Welcome to Cape Town News. Today is Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, and here's what's making headlines in the Western Cape. Fast-track digital visas unlock new global work for Cape Town's film sector. City campaign brings drowning prevention straight to Capetonians. Banker busted in 18 million rand cocaine cartel with international links. FlySafair strike grounds flights. Here's how Capetonians can still get airborne. Global ballet stars pirouette into Cape Town for elite competition. Cold air and coastal swells to sweep across the Cape tomorrow. Cape Town's creative economy has scored a major win. Home Affairs Minister Leon Schreiber has unveiled two new fast-track digital visa categories designed to streamline access for international professionals in the film, events, and creative industries. The Screen Talent and Global Entertainment Scheme, known as STAGES, is aimed at simplifying travel for production crews. The Meetings, Events, Exhibitions and Tourism Scheme, or MEETS, is designed for global event attendees and delegates. Both initiatives are being integrated into the rollout of the National Electronic Travel Authorization System. The Cape Town Central City Improvement District has praised the move, with Chief Operating Officer Grant Elliott calling it a breakthrough that removes long-standing barriers for creatives. The city's MACO member for economic growth, James Voss, said the scheme would be a game-changer, deepening Cape Town's reputation as a year-round filming and event destination. Already, the city's film economy has shown dramatic gains. From November last year to June, film crews booked over 59,000 bed nights and contributed nearly 148 million rand to the hospitality sector. Major productions like Tomb Raider and One Piece have made use of Cape Town locations, and in the first 5 months of this year alone, over 550 productions were issued permits. The city's film office says R1 spent in film generates up to R2.50 in the broader economy. Cape Town families gathered at the Long Street indoor pool this week for a special event marking World Drowning Prevention Day, hosted by the city's Recreation and Parks Department. Despite the cold weather, the venue was packed with children, parents and seniors, all taking part in practical water safety demonstrations led by the city's lifeguards. Over the past season, the city recorded 14 drowning fatalities, a reduction compared to previous years, but officials say one life lost is still too many. Community Services and Health MACO member Francine Hyam said the city's Learn to Swim program is critical to saving lives and remains open to all ages free of charge. She urged parents to enroll their children and encouraged older Capetonians to take part as well. Boo-cap grandmothers brought their grandchildren to join in, with many sharing how the event gave kids the courage to overcome their fear of water. Seniors also watched live rescue demonstrations and got hands-on with life-saving equipment. Participants praised the event for being inclusive and practical, helping both children and adults understand the dangers and how to respond. Lifeguards are trained and vetted through strict selection and background checks. A senior Standard Bank manager has been exposed as a suspected first receiver for an international drug cartel following a major bust in Cape Town. Raid Cupido, aged 40, appeared in the Cape Town Magistrates Court, where he is applying for bail after police discovered 115 bricks of cocaine, 5 semi-automatic firearms, and over 130 rounds of ammunition in a rented storage unit in Rowland Street. The haul, with a street value of 18 million rand, has been linked to multiple global trafficking syndicates, according to testimony by investigating officer Lieutenant Colonel Christian van Rennen. Cupido's alleged accomplice, Christopher Carls, was arrested on the 13th of July after evidence tied him to an adjacent unit. The court heard that 3 of the weapons were stolen during a 2019 robbery in Boksburg, while others were unregistered on national databases. Cupido reportedly admitted to police that the white powder was cocaine when arrested. though he now claims he was coerced by individuals with ties to a known gang boss into taking the blame. He is also said to have refused to unlock 2 iPhones and an Apple Watch during the arrest, prompting police to apply for cyber access warrants. Cupido has cited prison overcrowding as a reason for bail, arguing that he is a family man and successful entrepreneur with no prior convictions. Prosecutors are opposing bail on the grounds of cartel involvement, flight risk, and the severity of the charges. FlySafair has been hit by a wave of sudden cancellations, with 26 flights grounded on Monday after pilots began a 2-week stay-away linked to a pay dispute. The airline says pilots already earn between 1.8 and 2.3 million rand annually and claims negotiations have stalled. FlySafair's Chief Marketing Officer Kirby Gordon described the situation as regrettable but out of the company's hands. The airline has begun issuing refunds and rebooking tickets where possible. With the strike affecting Capetonians traveling between Cape Town, Johannesburg and Durban, other airlines have stepped up. Lift Airlines, headquartered in Cape Town, continues to offer flexible bookings and has not reported disruption. South African Airways is also operating normally and recently announced plans to expand intercontinental routes following its first profit in over a decade. Airlink, the country's largest private regional airline, remains a stable option with over 50 destinations. Air is also operating and covers domestic and regional routes, though passenger reviews remain mixed. British Airways domestic flights are still running as scheduled and offer a premium alternative for intercity travel. Capetonians are advised to check their flight status before heading to the airport and to explore rebooking options early, as demand on remaining carriers increases. Ballet lovers are in for a world-class treat as the 12th edition of the South African International Ballet Competition arrives at the Artscape Theatre from the 28th to the 31st of July. As Africa's premier classical ballet event, the competition will feature elite dancers from across the globe, including rising stars and professionals evaluated by a distinguished panel of international judges. With representation from countries like France, Germany, China, and South Korea, the competition promises 4 days of elegance, athleticism, and cultural exchange. Beyond the stage, this year's program also expands its outreach through the SAIBC regionals and includes the prestigious Ballet Recognition Awards, recognizing excellence in dance education and performance. Tickets start from 150 Rand and are available on saibc.com. The competition will run daily, transforming the Artscape into a showcase of grace and global artistry. Here is your money, commodities, and crypto updates. Starting with major currencies. The US dollar is trading at 17 Rand and 62 cents. The British pound stands at 23 Rand and 78 cents. And the euro will cost you 20 Rand and 61 cents. Moving to the commodities market, gold is priced at 1,925 Rand per gram. Silver is trading at 22 Rand and 6 cents per gram. Platinum is valued at 823 Rand and 57 cents per gram. And Brent crude oil is trading at $67.33 per barrel. In the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is valued at 2,061,565 Rand, while Ethereum is trading at 66,189 Rand. Ripple XRP is priced at 61 Rand and 96 cents. And finally, Solana is trading at 3,468 Rand. Keep in mind that these numbers are based on the latest data, but may still change as markets fluctuate in the course of the day. Wednesday is shaping up to be another chilly day for the Cape. In Cape Town, expect a high of 14 degrees with an overnight low of 7. Paarl will reach 13 and Stellenbosch is forecast at 12, with both dipping down to the lower single digits in the evening. A brisk northwesterly wind will blow across the metro at around 25 kilometers per hour. Out at sea, ocean conditions will be rough. Swells are expected to reach 2.8 meters, with a 12-second swell period, making it a cautious day for small vessels and coastal activity. Tide times for Wednesday are low tide at 8:03 a.m., high tide at 2:09 p.m., low tide again at 8:21 p.m. Sunrise will greet the city at 7:45 a.m. and sunset is expected at 5:50 p.m. UV levels will remain moderate. Keep the layers close and maybe plan for a cozy indoor evening. With that, we conclude today's bulletin, and now you know what's happening in the mother city. Thank you for watching Cape Town News. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. We appreciate your support. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget, tomorrow's Cape Town News drops right here on YouTube at 12 noon. Meanwhile, stay safe, informed, and connected.